Alright, hi guys, and welcome to Two Words with Taku, my podcast all about writing. Today I am sitting with Loyiso Gola, who is a South African comedian in town in Melbourne at the moment for the International Comedy Festival. Now, I saw his show on Friday night, and he definitely had me as an African in Australia in stitches. So, Loyiso, for people who don't know much about you, tell us a little bit about how you ended up in Melbourne.
I took a very long flight.
Oh.
That's how I ended up in Melbourne. I think the people of the festival saw me in Edinburgh doing my show, and they asked me to come through this side. That's the short of it. I don't know. My agent lets me know.
Oh, that's really good. So you actually got invited to come?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a relationship with my agent where I say, let the right people see me. And your job is to let the right people see me, and then my job is to kill, to make them laugh hard, and then things will. So just make sure the right people are seeing me, and then I'll promise you I'm gonna kill hard.
That's amazing. Because to even get to this podcast, I emailed them and I said, hi, can I please sit with Loyiso? I went through your website and I just want to talk about the writing process. And they said, oh no, go through this person to this person. And I was like, oh, he's at that level. Like, he's got people, which is, pretty
Is that
cool.
what happened? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I went through the website and then through another lady. They were lovely. But then I realized, oh, it's okay. That's pretty good. That
it's just a scheduling thing more than anything.
Yeah.
And also what happens is I used to agree to things. So if you hit me up directly, I'd say, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then you'll give me a time and I'm going, yeah, let's do it. And it finds that it clashes with something else. So you have like people, dedicated to do specific things. So it's good that they taking care of me.
Yeah.
That's what they do. I kind of trust what they. Let me not say kind of insinuates that I'm like vague.
Yeah.
But I trust what they do. So I let them be. And sometimes it leads to us having great chats.
Yeah, I'm so excited because it's not often that we have African comedians come to Australia and then we can literally sit down with them like this and pick their brain. And so even with today, the whole thing I want to really talk about is the writing process. I'm a writer, I'm fascinated by words, and when I was at your show and I was listening to your set and just it was so smart, like the way that you worded your stories and set them up, and then even how you dealt with the one lady who heckled about, oh, I'm a lawyer, and like your quick response. I want to find out more about what that looks like behind the scenes. So for you, how do you write? What does the writing process look like from living an experience to literally being on stage and
Well, there's various ways a joke approaches you in various ways.
Yeah.
So a joke can approach you in actual life.
Yeah.
And the actual event is just crazy and funny. And then you want to share that the exact same way it happened to a group of people, the exact same way you would tell it if you were just chilling at a dinner table.
Yeah.
Where this is what happened to me. And so then sometimes you find a situation where it lends itself to exaggeration.
Yeah.
And you go, okay, if I exaggerate that, it'll be funny.
Yeah.
And so what do I keep that's real and what do I exaggerate for the purpose of laughter? And then sometimes you think of like such a weird idea, like the idea I was thinking of, the most recent idea that I thought of late. One of my pet hates is when I'm in an elevator or I'm in a subway or I'm in a train and I'm anticipating that door to open and the door behind you.
Yeah.
So I don't know where I'm going to place that in my stage appearance, but it's something that I've drafted down. And so when I haven't even made it funny, I just know that it annoys me personally.
Yeah.
When I was thinking, like today, I was walking today and I was thinking of a story that I wanted to tell on my next show that I'm taking to Edinburgh. And I was like, I think I might have found where I'm going to put that particular bit. So all these bits that I write, small bits, long bits, ideas, at some point have to come together and become a big show. But in the interim, you're gathering all these stories and ideas, and you've read something, you've been in a relationship, you've traveled, to all these experiences, you're going to share them with an audience.
Yeah.
Now, the process of writing, I always find that the process of anything just requires a start. I always find with me, like, the minute you start, it's most things. The reason most things are not done is because no one really starts. Once you've started it and you have the will to finish it, you'll finish it.
Yeah.
It's just how, generally, as human beings who are driven, that's how the nature of your being will. That's where the nature of your being will drive you to, right? But the process of writing, I don't know. I mean, I'm used to it. I mean, it's gonna be interesting now because I have to write a new show.
So what do you do? Because I didn't mention before, I've done some stand-up as well. I'm starting to do a bit more stand-up. So what I do.
Oh, dope.
So what you were saying is, you look at all your experiences, and I did a show a couple of weeks ago because I've just landed in Melbourne, and I was terrified because now I'm new to the city and I'm trying to build context to these people who don't know me from nowhere. I've moved from another city that most people bag, and so I had all these ideas that I'd written, people I'd seen on the train, and I literally write them down, and then I try and start to pull out some themes from them so that I can segue them when I'm on stage, etc. But I do it by hand, so I'll write by hand all these points, and then I'll come up with something and I'll practice it. So what I want to find out from you is, you're talking about having all these different ideas. What do you actually do? Do you write them down? Are they in your phone or in your brain, or you're just...
Most of the time I jot them down.
Okay.
And then what I generally do is try to take the idea on stage. So by the time you see the show at the festival, I've done it a lot of times, and you see like a pretty finished product, as loose as it sounds on stage. And that's the idea, to be as loose as possible.
Yeah.
Also to make it feel fresh for myself. But for me, sometimes the first process is to say the actual words of the joke. So if the joke is, if the joke is the elevator in the back, you're expecting the elevator to open in front of you, and it opens behind you, and how that annoys you. You gotta say that. For me, I first feel comfortable saying the actual words first. It's so on stage, and I say, and I mean, this is weird because I'm lucky sometimes I get, in South Africa, I can get on stage pretty much, and then I try to say the actual words. I say, you know what annoys me? This, that, and this. And
so actually to test it while you're on stage, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's how it works. You have to test it on stage.
Oh, okay.
So
every night's like an open mic night, new material night then?
No.
Or...
I'm saying when you're developing material, you test it out in front of the audience. So the way I test it out in the audience, I have to say the actual words because I have a stutter. Like, it's not a stutter, but it's like, if you're not... I have to be sure of the idea, so the idea has to exist in my tongue before it exists in my brain.
Yeah.
Right? So then if I go, it has to roll off my tongue smoothly. The premise has to roll off the tongue. So if I go, I hate pancakes, I gotta go on stage and almost say I hate pancakes, and then tell them the idea.
Yeah.
And then wherever there's giggles, you go, okay, there's a giggle, so I can go somewhere here. There's a giggle there, I can go somewhere there. There's a giggle here, I can go somewhere here.
Yeah.
And then I look at that, I construct, and then I take the direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever the direction is.
Actually, that's a really nice point because do you read the reviews much after your shows or anything?
Sometimes I do.
So there's a good one today about how you're smashing white privilege and the avocado thing and how you talked about. an avocado. And I got it. Like so I got it from my context as, an African person who moves here and goes, okay, it's just a fruit. But then listening to then the audience, who were predominantly Aussie that night, was brilliant, because I don't know if you know about how smashed avocado is the going thing at the moment. They're talking about how young people like me or our age can't afford to buy houses because we're eating too much smashed avocado.
Oh yeah, I read about that.
So I just thought that was really brilliant, and then I was wondering, did you know about some of those then Australian-based kind of discussions?
No, someone told me about it, but I was no. I was aware after I wrote the bit, but I don't know how to put it in. I don't like commenting directly on people's issues if I without having an insight of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I can, on the surface of it, I can make a comment, but once I make an economic comment, I gotta be able to have the conversation after the show.
Yeah.
But if I can't have the conversation after the show per se, then I'm like, let me educate myself first. A wise man once told me, don't improvise if you don't know the script.
For real. Improv.
Yeah,
so I gotta improv?
No.
Yeah?
No. I don't improv too much, no.
Yeah. What, is that just not naturally your gift, or it's now a creative decision that I'm better this way?
I'll improvise if I'm working on stuff. On when I do a set, like in front of like a full house, like it was on Friday.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell them all these ideas that I have in my mind. I might like digress and maybe try out a new idea or an idea I thought of in the morning to add on to the idea that I've developed for a long time, but I'm not gonna improvise. No.
Yeah.
I don't improvise too much, no.
Okay. And then in terms of audience, because I guess, comedy is essentially public speaking and speech writing in a way. As in, you go on stage, you're going to give them thoughts, ideas. How do you tailor your sets to specific audiences? So I'd assume, doing a set in South Africa, in Germany.
I don't really tailor the thing.
Or you're just yourself.
I am just myself. I mean, obviously I'll be aware of the references, what they will understand and not understand. The same way, it's like if you're going out for dinner, how do you tailor your conversation? You don't tailor your conversation, you just say what the fuck you need to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Without thinking about it. So there's no need to do that on stage. You just say what you need to say without like overthinking it. You just go, yeah, I find this silly.
Yeah.
And so stand-up is a conversation.
Yeah.
And so I do way more conversations than I do stand-up in life.
That's amazing.
I talk to cab drivers. I talk to if I'm at the store, at the pharmacy, I'm talking to the person who works there. So we're having a conversation. But I don't go, I wonder what they understand. I just tell them whatever the fuck I need to tell them.
Yeah.
Hey man, can I just have that and that and that? And then I leave.
Okay. That's
so then you
way.
can't overthink it. So a lot of people just overthink. Oh, what do I have to be like? Nah, you don't have to do shit. Just be funny.
So, for example, I noticed you didn't have that much profanity in your set.
Did I?
You didn't. No, I'm saying you didn't.
No, I'm saying that.
Did you plan to?
What would qualify as profanity?
Okay, so I didn't hear the C word, and I
didn't use it like I used it twice.
Oh, maybe I'm okay.
I have a whole. Remember the bit where I talk about the onomatopoeia?
I don't know. Maybe I missed that bit.
Maybe I didn't do that night. Did I do it?
No, I don't remember that. Because I would have.
In the beginning, I talk about it as well. The first word I say is, remember when I say you Australians don't greet, you just go to someone and say,
that bit.
Like, yeah, you're
that bit. But I guess what was interesting for me is I didn't come away from your set or your show feeling like, oh my gosh, there was so much profanity in there. Which for some comedians is their thing. Like, it's just laden with swear words and cuss and all that stuff.
I do that a lot, man. I cuss a lot.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know, maybe you caught a show.
The safe show? Really? You gave us the safe show?
It wasn't like a safe show. It was like, I went to a clowning course once.
Yeah.
And which they teach us all dips and techniques. of stand-up. And the one thing the guy said, and I'll never forget this, he said that don't change the way you feel backstage is the way you gotta feel in front of the audience.
Okay.
So you don't alter your mood. Don't go, oh, I gotta perform and I gotta give them this energy. Give them the energy that you're feeling backstage.
Okay.
And so that's what I feel. If I'm in like quite an aggressive energy, then I'll probably have a quite high intense set with a lot of whatever other words people will consider profanity. But
yeah.
so you probably caught like a good show where I was just calm.
I really enjoyed it. I really did. And I'm not just saying that because you're here or anything. I just thought it was the kind of comedy that was good and it was hearty, and then I loved how there were the Zimbos in the front, and they were saying, yeah, go for them, whatever. It was just a really interesting experience having done stand-up and starting to get into that world as well. It's like, right. You don't have to also box yourself, because I found that the topics that you talked about were so diverse, but then the way that you express them as a South African, and then you did the accents, and then a migrant, like you didn't explicitly always have to say that stuff, but it was in the way you told those stories, which I thought was quite clever.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, this is good, because then I'm learning. Literally sitting like this is learning from you, and I guess that flows into the next question around the TV show, the late night news, and how you went from stand-up to now pitching or creating a satire show
that show was done by the people around me. I had such great people around me that made me look good in that show. I was like, even my political inclination, I had my opinions, but the people around me made sure that I seemed very sharp.
You're so modest. That's really.
That's true though. I had a good team.
But it was a team. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
team
what
of
I
very
want.
sharp people.
That's what I want to ask you about next. Is the writing process in terms of writing by yourself versus writing with other people, being in writers' rooms. How do you feel that impacts or changes the way you write or create?
The creative process is also crazy because, to a large extent, comics contribute towards each other's sets. So if someone finishes, be like, I'll add this bit to this bit. Have you ever thought of this bit of it? And sometimes in the conversation, someone says something funny, be like, are you ever going to use that in stand-up? And someone goes, no. And you go, okay, I find that such a great idea, but they might not see it as funny as you see it. Mm-hmm. And then you develop, so there's like an underlying, an undertone of, a collaborative undertone that exists. It's not collaborative in the sense of you sit in a room and you try to make, but there's a great deal of collaboration. But it becomes strange sometimes when you approach someone who's not used to that collaborative, the collaborative inclination. So you're like, hey, you should try that, and they just go, what the fuck are you? What do you want? So then sometimes I'm like, oh man, that was a bit forward of me. And but for the most part, the difference is not too much. The difference is the stand-up is yours and your own idea, and you own that. And with the show, the difference is, if you're talking about a particular political issue, you have a view on it. And so the view could be left, and the view could be center, the view could be right, the view could be anything. But it shouldn't be indicative of bias. Like, it shouldn't be like there's a bias here. And so when you have like a group of people in the room, they're able to help you find a perfect balance where people who are watching this and are being criticized are able to take the critique because you've covered all your bases. Whereas if I'm on stage, I'm owning this opinion of, so if I come across as a bigot, I'm owning the
it's me.
bigotry.
Yeah.
If I'm coming across as whatever, I'm owning whatever the issue is, and I therefore deal with that. But with the show, we were always like try to cover your bases. I don't really try to cover too much of my bases on stage.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. If you're offended, I'm almost like, well, good.
Yeah.
Whereas on TV, I was like, let me try not to be in people's faces.
Oh, that's so
It was.
interesting.
I need to sound way more clever.
Yeah.
Whereas on stage, I'm like, I don't need to sound clever.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I'll tell you what I'm going to tell you. That's why some of the shit I say is so crazy.
Yeah.
And then people go, what the f***?
So what do you enjoy more then? Interestingly enough,
no,
don't you
no,
feel
no,
like...
No. I enjoy both.
Okay. They're just different
I enjoy-
styles of...
It's all. Listen, I enjoy doing comedy. So
Yeah.
I do definitely enjoy doing stand-up way more. But with TV now, the thing that excites me is me doing things that I want to do.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do. I almost don't want to be on TV for the sake of being on TV.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do the stuff that I want to do, which is harder said than done. Better said than.
Yeah. I can believe that.
It's better.
Yeah, we get there.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So what would you want to do? Or what makes your heart sing right now in terms of comedy or performing?
What makes me what?
Your heart sing?
Right now, stand up, man. Just the idea of just getting up. I mean, here I've already done like how many shows? Like, I'm gonna do 21 shows.
No, okay, seriously, I have to ask you. Okay, when I did that other show, I had to do 3 sets, 5-minute sets. And by the third one, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this again. So how do you keep the mojo up for that whole time? Because you've got, pretty much a whole month of just 30 plus hours of getting on the stage and sharing the same material. Do you mix it up? How do you keep yourself excited and the same every single time?
No, because I'm telling a story. A 5-minute set is, I don't know. I enjoy what I do. That's the thing. It's like I really like and I enjoy what I do. So it's very difficult to not be happy about that.
Yeah,
like I'm like, I've got a crowd in
that's
front of
true.
me and
They're new, they're fresh.
Yeah. And each crowd is different, and so now it's like the challenge. And so when you came to see the show, I was feeling a certain way, and I delivered certain bits, and they landed a certain way. And then when there's a new crowd, it's a new thing, it's a new group of people.
Yeah.
So that's the shit that excites me.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's just so fascinating speaking to an African comedian as well, because before we started recording, we were talking about just the differences between South Africans and Zimbabweans, and I find sometimes I'm still filtering myself in how I perform, and because I've come from a public speaking world, working with kids, so obviously you watch your language, blah blah blah, and then when it's stand up, and I just can let some things out that you don't even realize you're sitting on or are in your
Psyche,
brain. Yeah. So that's something that I'm still exploring even through this whole podcast, the writing, the stories, is how do I now start telling some of these stories and sharing them in ways that are different and exciting and relevant to, my world, how I see my world. Because seriously, sitting here like this, there's some people who will be like, why? But to me, this is learning, this is making sense, this is me. Like in 5 years, I'll be like, Loyiso, I sat with Loyiso and he said this and then this. So I guess I'm saying that because it's exciting and I'm inspired by you.
Those are such kind words.
No, honestly, and there's so many other emerging African Australian comedians who I am going to hound them with this interview just so that they can see it's possible, that you can be yourself and still be doing what you want to do, global stage, TV, and it's okay. Like It's amazing. Yeah. So I was really proud. Honestly, I was proud sitting there. You probably couldn't hear me cackling at the back, but I was just like, this is so right. And so this is a way for me to show others who are here that you're here for starters, so they should come see you, but also that we can all do it. Yeah, we can be there. That was the long wishy-washy way. Thank you for inspiring me. So, the question about the weekly. How did that happen with Charlie Pickering?
Oh, I met Charlie a couple of years ago in Cape Town, and we kind of hit it off, and we kept in touch. He was from at the project then. When he went to the weekly, he's like, "Yo, do you wanna do some corresponding work?" I said, "Yeah, definitely."
He's a nice guy. When I met him, I was really surprised how much he knew about African politics.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
on the ball.
He's on the ball, yeah. And he's just a genuinely dope dude.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have dinner soon.
Tell him I said hi.
Definitely.
Yeah, he'll remember the chick who didn't like feet. Just say that.
The chick who didn't like feet.
Yeah, he'll remember.
I could just mention your name.
Nah, he'll remember the feet thing. Okay, so do you ever get moments of just you're over it, or moments of just not feeling inspired to write, or just
but you gotta
time out? And what do you do when you have?
You just have to soldier through. I mean, you have to soldier through them and just do it.
Okay.
You can't same as it's the same with anything. If you don't feel like going to the gym, or you don't feel like some people don't feel like looking after their kids that day. They here.
Don't feed them, leave them.
You know what I mean? But you gotta. The thing I realize is that the things that annoy you the most are things that are probably good for you, i.e., vegetables.
Yes. Spouses
exercise.
And partners.
Yes.
Depending. Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm lucky enough that I don't have kids.
Yeah.
And so. Yeah, because they're a long-term commitment.
Yeah.
They're there for a long time.
For life, pretty much.
Nah, till they're 18, and then they're on their
No,
own.
for life. No.
After 18,
people
they
say
can
18.
fuck off.
No, they don't though. How many grown-ass adults do you know still living at home? Yeah, I'm not.
3.
Okay, 3.
Right.
What was I gonna ask? Okay, so out of everything you've done, because I'm gonna write it in the bio, the Emmys, nominations, blah blah blah. For you, what are you most proud of out of everything you've done? The TV, the stand-up.
Well, I mean, the thing that I'm proud of the most is that I'm doing stand-up.
Yeah.
I'm doing comedy. That's the thing that because I've been doing it since I was 17. So, and I'm like.
That's amazing.
The idea that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
For me is the excitement.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I'm most proud of. Like just the idea that I'm in Australia, which is so fucking far from where I live.
Yeah.
And I'm here for a month and I'm doing stand-up and people are coming to see me. I'm getting great reviews. But also I'm not like, life is not an event. Life is a happening thing. So even if there was something that I should be proud of, that thing probably lasts the most 30 minutes.
Yeah, a moment.
So
and then it's
the idea is to enjoy every moment. And right now I'm enjoying this chat of the podcast.
Yeah.
That's the thing that
shucks, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
me too.
So it's all like, it's all about the now per se.
Yeah.
It's about the now.
Yeah. Okay, so my podcast is called 2 Words with Taku, because last year I got tired of seeing quotes on social media. There's like quotes everywhere all the time. And for myself, I wanted to give myself affirmations every day that I then send out to my fans and whatever. So it'll be 2 words. So it might be, I don't know, wake up or call mom or whatever it is. And so I call it 2 words. And then just as a ending off our little podcast, I know you don't like improv, but
No.
I'm going to throw you some things and just say the first 2 words that come to mind. Okay, so your career to date.
Fun.
That's one word.
Very fun.
Okay. Your family.
Special, very special. I don't know, like one word. I don't know.
Okay. Your president.
Interesting character.
Okay. Charlie Pickering.
Dope dude.
Okay. Avocados.
Very delicious.
Okay. Australian comedy audiences.
The dopest.
How you want to be remembered.
How? It's not that important to me to be remembered. Yeah, you. I mean, it's not something
You know that's
that
more
I.
than 2 words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just saying it's not that important. It's not because if I really want to get remembered, I would murder someone.
No.
But what I'm saying, that's
Okay, I got 2 words. So when I remember this podcast, I'll be like, nice guy. Like, seriously.
oh,
A
thank
nice,
you.
yeah, nice
Those
guy.
those are very kind words again.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that. Okay. I think I'm out of questions for now, but what I'll do is I'll share this online, and if people have questions, then I'll just tell them to find you at. Where do people find you? Social media, what do you use the most?
Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't use Facebook too much.
Yeah.
Or they could just email me, but don't email me because I won't reply.
Yeah, email's probably not good.
Unless you're
good.
trying to do some work, yeah?
Twitter's probably good.
And Zimbabwean people will invite me to their weddings and shit. No, they are.
But do they pay you?
No, I don't like weddings. I just find weddings arrogant. To think that you can entertain me for a whole day. It's quite an arrogant thing. I'm like,
Oh, so they're not even asking you to come for a little
oh
bit,
no, I'm
or
saying
they're-
even friends. I'm not talking
Oh,
particularly.
yeah.
I'm saying like the idea of thinking that because weddings are you have to wear these weddings are annoying.
Okay.
But they're such happy spaces. But I'm always annoyed at weddings.
You obviously haven't had one yet.
No.
Yeah.
I've been to one.
Yeah.
I
No,
just got
we-
invited to one in December.
And you're not excited, evidently.
Oh, I am very excited. I'm just, have you ever agreed to do something way before it happens?
Yes.
And then when the day comes,
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
for
yeah.
fuck's
So
sake.
the excitement levels go like this gradually until the actual day.
Yeah, and then when the-
sucked in, yeah.
And then, how can I put it? Yeah. I wish people would just text me, yo, tomorrow, what are you doing? Nothing. Yeah, we're getting married.
Okay,
sweet.
I'll come. Yeah.
Yeah?
You definitely get
Wear
the
a
maximum
t-shirt.
excitement
Wear a t-shirt. Sweet.
and butterflies.
Yeah, and then you come.
So tell us your show. It's running at Melbourne Town Hall in the Powder
Melbourne
Room
Town Hall.
until the 23rd of April.
Yeah, until the 23rd of April, and Town Hall Powder Room, 8:30. Tickets, they cost money.
Yeah.
I don't know. What
No,
the
but pay it.
actual
It's worth it.
number
It's
is.
worth it. It's worth it.
And what else do I need to tell them?
That's
Besides, just come check out the show. I hate begging people to come to the show.
no.
If you don't want to come,
no. Okay, no, you keep quiet. No, guys, seriously.
hey,
go
what's
watch
the
the
matter
show.
with you? You don't want to come to the show?
Yeah,
What's the matter with you?
There you go.
What's the matter with you?
No, honestly, I'm not just saying it. The show was funny. It is funny. Go and check them out. And
Check them out.
No, listen.
That's how she speaks. Check them out. Go check them out.
Yes, go check them out at Melbourne
'em
Town
out.
Hall.
Check 'em out.
And this is Taku with
Check them out.
with Taku Podcast. Thanks for listening.
Check them out.